Okay, so we're all still here.
Hi, my name is Manuel Duran. One of the main causes for car accidents in the United States is due to lack of rest. According to the Department of Motor Vehicles, DMV, it's estimated that one half of all car accidents are due to some level of tiredness. According to the DMV, it's estimated that these accidents are also more frequently during the hours of 12 a.m. to 6 a.m. While most accidents present with circumstances out of our reach, some are due to wrong choices and lack of responsibility. This was my case years ago when I made the wrong choice of driving exhausted. A Wednesday evening on April 2005, I got off my second job as a waiter for Grand Round restaurants in Richmond. I lived 15 minutes away from the job at the time. I had a heavy shift that night, so as soon as I got home, I went straight into bed like around 11:30. I One of my friends and roommates at the time, Pablo, was working as a security guard for a company who will send their employees to different store locations like Barnes and Noble and fast food restaurants all over the East Bay. At the time, he had been working at a Barnes and Noble's near 5 minutes away from where we live. But that night, he was asked to cover for somebody else's shift in Oakland, at a Barnes and Noble's in Oakland. Pablo did not have a car, so he moved by public transportation. However, in Richmond, buses do not run out late. It was almost 1 a.m. when Pablo called me to pick him up from the Richmond BART station. I thought it would be fine to pick him up, and because the BART station was just 20 minutes away from where we live. And I thought I would be back soon enough to get back to sleep. On our way back, he asked me to drive by Dennis and get something to drink. I should have said no because I knew I had to get up at 5 in the morning to go to my other job. But I went along anyways, thinking that it was on the way and we were just gonna get something to drink. By the time we got there, it was almost 2 in the morning. And when we got there, we saw some friends, Ramses, who also work at the Grand Round table, Grand Round restaurants, as a waiter too. And he was with his friends. He asked us to stay, and so we did. Everybody was fresh like if it wasn't the day, but I was really exhausted. I made my second wrong choice then to stay. We were back around 3:30 in the morning, and I had to get up at 5. When I got up, my head was numb and my eyes were really tired. I couldn't get any coffee because we hadn't gone shopping, and we never buy coffee in anyways, because if we wanted coffee, we would just go to Starbucks and buy it. But I was too late for me to even do that because I was running late. I had to drive 35 minutes approximately to San Leandro where my job was. I was a few miles away when I closed my eyes. I had been struggling to stay up through the whole drive. I was trying to sing songs with the radio. I even sprinkled my face with some water I had on a water bottle, and I even slapped myself once, but nothing worked. The next thing I knew, I was spinning out of control as my front left tire hit the back right tire of a pickup on the second line. I thank God every time I remember the cars were too far behind from me to run into while I was spinning. I could have injured myself severely, the two men on the pickup, and anyone else who had run into me. This taught me never to drive without at least 4 hours of sleep, especially if I'm gonna drive longer than 30 minutes. My actions could have affected those two men and their family if something worse would have happened. Although accidents will always happen, Those due to lack of rest can be easily avoided if the proper measures are taken. Drivers should attempt to get enough sleep if they know they're gonna drive for more than a half an hour, because driving exhausted could lead to major accidents that could be fatal. Thank you.